Words. Words all over the place. There we go. Alright. Hey, fellas. Oop. Cool. Welcome to Chrury Streams. We're doing something different. We've been doing ninjas for many weeks. Man, all these chords all over the place. Okay, we've been doing ninjas for a while. I wanted to slow down, do something less punching, but still adventurous, but, you know, less taxing on my fingers and more taxing on my brain. So we're gonna do some King's Quest here. I've been interested in this particular King's Quest for a while. I've played the other ones, and I've worked on one for a while, but yeah, the odd gentleman beat us to it, so I'm interested to see how this plays out. I've heard mixed things, and there are some odd inclusions, but we'll get there when we get there. So let's start some King's Quest. Good old adventure game. I'm a little annoyed. Let's see here. Just gonna move my. There you go. Nice logo. We have autosave, and we'll just start, I think. A 5-slot inventory. I've got WASD movement. They're just gonna drop us in here. Well, always go backwards. Oh, thicket. Okay. We got walk and we got regular speed. A jaunty jog. Oh, it's nice that we have this. We have our hat already. That's always great. Spacebar to look at thing. Well, nothing for it. I guess we're going down the well.
I had not been back there in years, but it was the last place left to look.
That spooky skeleton. Don't give up, skeleton. Various coins left here.
Those lost wishes weren't the treasure I was after.
Maybe I should play with. Let's see. Will it automatically detect gamepad? It will. Is this a mattress? I don't need to do sound effects. There's lots of, it already has sound effects.
It was not exactly as I remembered it, but it wasn't all that different either.
Alley-oop. Auto jumping. Good thing. Contextual climbing.
Two odd contraptions guarded the lost treasure. I would have to turn one and see what happened. I decided this was no time to take a nap, even though that bed looked very squishy and very comfortable.
Don't give up, skeleton.
And that's what would have happened if I turned the left switch. But since I am here telling this story, you already know that I pulled the right one.
Fine. I mean, I thought surely the trap was already sprung, see, and it was safe. But no, apparently. What a dumb trap. You only catch your... Another bed? What is this place? Why is it filled with beds? Oop. Got some controller rumble.
Buckets, barrels, butter churns, and beds were jammed into every nook and cranny of that cave. It all seems so familiar.
It's dangerous. Swoosh.
Even though the bed was very comfortable, this was no time to hide under the covers.
Alright, fine.
Wait. Hold on, Grandpa. I don't remember this part of the story. Beds hanging from stalactites?
We'll get there, Gwendolyn. Don't worry. No detail in this story will be overlooked. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. As I treaded through the river of rumbling trundles, I feared I knew the source of that deafening wind.
It's probably a dragon. Oop. Not a great bridge, I dare say. Oop. Oh dear.
Nestled beneath a slumbering pile of teeth and claws was...
Fabled mirror.
Oh, so you remember this part of the story.
Well, dragons are my favorite.
You want to tell this part?
Yes. King Edward sent me, the greatest knight in all of Daventry, on a quest to return his stolen mirror. A gigantic, hulking beast of a dragon was the last thing in my way to... My way to add a shinier hat to my collection.
Alright. Uh-oh.
I tried to turn that crazy contraption, but it was missing a handle. Someone tampered with it, creating some silly conundrum.
Nope. Nothing there. Butter churn. More hiding under covers.
As I was saying, this was no time to take a nap.
That is a pickle.
So, the missing handle was booby-trapped? What did you do?
Well, I used my cleverness to outsmart the trap. Then I used my cleverness to hide.
Aha.
Luckily, that half-blinded beast never noticed me in bed.
A dragon's eye must be really hard to pierce with an arrow. At archery lessons, I can barely hit a hay bale.
It is indeed a feat only for skilled archers.
Now we gotta use our inventory.
What did you use to fix the broken switch?
That didn't wake up the dragon again? Really?
The dragon's chains were coiled around a gigantic switch mounted to the cave wall.
Wait, why was... It wasn't chained before?
This cave seemed to be filled with failed adventures.
You can give up, skeleton. I'm sorry.
This cave seemed to be filled with failed adventures.
It's just a tale of adventure being told by an old man. I'm sure he wouldn't forget anything, right?
After he briefly basked in the sun, the narcoleptic dragon went back to snoring.
I probably sleep all day too, if Amira was my only friend.
What have we got here? Ah, the ladder. I'm not going that way. Okay, I gotta go that way. And who put spikes on that bed? Surely it wasn't that narcoleptic skeleton. Go away, skeleton. Why are all the bones just here? Nope, it's alright. We're gonna hide. Swoosh. Now we can use careful walking. Yes. Hide in all the beds. Okay. Let's not go directly to the dragon here. Let's climb ladder first.
Whoever designed this trap thought they were pretty clever, but I would probably find a way to hit that unreachable switch.
Hey. Hey, man. Can I borrow this? Antics. Where'd the arrow come from? We can just assume that he had an arrow with him too. Can I take the arm? No? Ah. I would really like to take the arm, you know? Because you could always use a hand. This looks like a puzzle. Is it a puzzle? It looks like a puzzle. If it's a puzzle, no, I think it's just don't go backwards. Okay.
The mirror called out to me.
Help! Help! Alright, so ringing the bell. Not the greatest thing. Let's...
A ridiculous feeding contraption was cobbled together to keep the beast, and probably its owner, alive.
Ah. A meat dispensing thing. So if I pull this stupid ding... Oi! So do I go when he's asleep, or do I go when he's eating? I'm gonna try eating. Ooh. Now he'll go over there. Now he's away from the mirror. How do you run with this thing? That's kind of a bit of a problem. Oh dear. Ah. Inventory. I like it. Oh, hang on. Oh no. Everything's fine. Okay, we are rafting now. Oh, no. Seems Graham packs some arrows. Oh. Quick time events. In my King's Quest, it's more likely than you think. Conveniently, all these beds are spiky. That hat has some heft to it. Oh, let me just back up a little bit here. Okay. It's fine, everything's fine. Oh dear. And
With a magic mirror safely in my possession, I dreamt of the Daventry I would be rewarded with, and the kingdom it could become.
the magic mirror. Can't use. Alright. Wasn't there a...
In that split second, I had three choices in front of me. Any would clear my path to safety, and all would have rippling consequences.
So let's see what... Well, they might not even tell us what that does. They'll just... Exciting.
My hands were shaking and my arms could barely grip the rope, but with the last of my strength, I climbed out of the well and headed back to the castle. Ever since the magic mirror returned, its reflections have warned the kingdom of danger, kept our family safe, and it has exposed many troublesome crumbs tangled in my beard.
Yeah. King Edward was so proud that you returned his lost treasure that he made you king. Everyone knows that part. Now, can we get back to that dragon?
Gwendolyn, there is so much more to my stories than dragons.
Yeah, didn't you play Queen's Quest
I
5?
remembered for far more than
Or
the action
6?
tattered across its brim. Sewn into the seams are many hidden adventures.
You want to wear it, kid? It will look good on you.
Right. Let's get back to the dragon.
Tell me everything. Where can I learn to shoot like that?
A good mentor and practice. This wasn't the first time I went eye to eye with that hideous beast. And while that shot was certainly in self-defense, that arrow was a bit vengeful, I'm afraid. But let's continue that story of the daytime. It's about to get a tad more scary.
Dragons don't scare me, even those with all their eyes. If I ever come across that dragon, I'll finish him off for you. And I'll be known throughout Daventry as Gwendolyn the Brave.
That's quite a... that's quite a bold plan. One that requires a steadfast gut and a deft hand.
All right, you two. Grandpa needs to rest. Gwendolyn, it's way past your bedtime.
Sleep well, Grandpa. I'll be back first thing in the morning.
I don't need rest. I'm as spry as I've ever been, though I wouldn't mind a slice of magic fruit.
Do we get the title now? You are a fool. What? His name's Gart?
Well, hello, cousin. I'm glad you're finally here. He's been asking about you for days. I had to sit through the same story 5 times.
We got here as fast as we could. And I like Grandpa's stories, especially the ones with dragons.
Ah, yes. The legendary beast he went eye to eye with. I don't know if he forgets I've heard that story before, or if he doesn't care, but he loves telling it to anyone that will listen. I'm pretty sure I heard the nursemaids telling his same jokes in the hall.
Have you heard anything the doctors are saying?
Yes, doctors, wizards, magic elves. Grandfather is fine, Gwendolyn. They all say the same thing. He's just old. He still has a few good years left. Look, we're all excited that your family made the trip, but there's no need to worry. You should get some rest. I'm sure you're scheduled for a full morning of Grandfather's hilarious ramblings.
Oh, I'm also scheduled for the tournament tomorrow.
Ah, yes, the fencing tournament. You'll love it. I'm, of course, favored to win, and will make sure you have the very best seat to view my victory. The courtyard will be filled with important people and delicious hors d'oeuvres.
Oh, I'm actually competing in the tournament.
I had no idea we were hosting a junior tournament. That's incredible. In that case, I will gladly be there to cheer you on and eat delectable appetizers.
Nope, no junior tournament. I'll be squaring off against you.
I see. Well, perhaps this is the time to stop listening to stories and finally make some of your own. Good night, Gwendolyn. Sleep well.
I like these kids. Camera's a little...
Come in, Gwendolyn. You can set those on the nightstand.
Various...
Grandma said to take 3 spoonfuls of each.
That's a
I'll
lot.
get to those. No need to fuss over me. Now, let's talk about far more important issues. Like that fencing tournament. I hear you're competing.
Well, I signed up, but I'm not so sure anymore.
Nonsense. If it's Gart you're worried about, he's no bother. After all, I only learned that you entered after he complained about it all morning. Threatened, I'm guessing. There are many ways to win a duel. I, for one, have always been fond of...
Let's go with a...
thinking of a problem in a different way. Finding a clever distraction to create a moment of victory. Speaking of, that reminds me of a story. One I know you haven't heard before. When I was a much younger lad, before I was a knight, before I'd been to Daventry, and even before I had seen a dragon. It's a tale about a tournament that changed my life. It is a long story, but I shall tell it briefly.
Help
Well,
wanted.
Triumph, this looks as good a place as any to camp for the night. Let's rest up. We have a big day tomorrow.
Ow? Oh dear. Oh my. He needs to work on that.
After gracefully rappelling down the cliff, I welcomed the sight of an actual road, the first sign of civilization.
The sign said dip.
Daventry was just a few miles to the east. I'd read all about its wonders in my travel books. I couldn't wait to check out its famous, fantastical floating island.
So does everything only?
Daventry
Yeah,
was
only.
just a few
There's only
miles to
one
the east.
description for every
I'd
item, which is
read
fine.
all about its wonders in my travel books. I couldn't wait to check out its famous, fantastical floating island.
So I went the other way. Had some fun. Or, it's kind of a climb. Maybe not doing that.
Grandpa, you can't leave Triumph.
Don't worry, Triumph can fend for himself. We've been through our share of sticky situations, but he always comes around when I need him most.
Okay. It's fine. Everything's fine. I guess we're just going to go find this adventure we were looking to join. Ahoy there! And they're rather stiff, aren't they?
Hey! Over here!
I could have sworn the Parade of Hopeful Knights was scheduled for the next day. I should have been with them, marching with Triumph. It seemed my first few minutes in Daventry were off to a terrible start.
So, how did you catch up with them?
Well, we did the only thing that was available and blew on this. Oh,
That odd horn seemed to be missing some sort of mouthpiece.
well, we don't have any. Five gold coins. Not very useful. Do some wandering here. What do we got? Someone's been knocking over trees and such.
Strange tracks blazed a trail through the forest.
We thought it was a little dangerous. Hey, Bunny. How you doing? Screenshot it. I can do that. Nope, never mind. I forget my screenshot button. It's fine. There's a tin of something in that bird's nest. Hey, squirrel. Let's not go over there just yet. I'm gonna look over here. Hey, bunnies.
I wondered what those birds needed a toolbox for.
Wow. A floating hammer. How useful. I picked up the toolbox.
Shame. The only tool left seemed to be a small hatchet. And no, Gwendolyn, before you start asking me thousands of questions about that hatchet, I did not go around using it on everything.
High definition item get sound effect. Alright, here we go. Oop. Alley-oop. Hey, frog.
That wheel seemed freshly broken.
Troublesome. Hail and well met, fellow.
Stand back, you dirty thieves! Wah! Oh, it's just a boy. Don't know where he's from, but it must be hard to pronounce. You know, you should never sneak up on a guy in a dangerous place like... No! What's wrong with your foot? Probably stepped on a spiniferous thornweed. Don't worry, I got just the fix for that. Tell me, is it more of a... Ow! Or a... Oh! Either way, the Merchant of Miracles has got you covered. But it'll cost you. I've risked my neck to forage the most rare, miraculous, mysterious, and oftentimes delicious ingredients. Ah, here it is. I massage this into my skin twice a day, and just look at my little biscuits. Well, now that I've mulled it over, you'd better not. It might stunt your growth.
You don't say.
Ooh, such exquisite material. Hey. I knew you weren't from around here. Well, you best get going. Nobody likes a late night. Oh, wait. You're stuck here with me. Every bridge-in is out, and my shortcut had a few shortcomings. I swear that rock leaped straight out of the water. Now I'm stuck here with no wheel, a lost toolbox, and Mr. Fancy Cakes. Say, I'll bet a fine, strapping young man like you could help me fix up this wheel. Yup, you help me fix my chariot, and I'll give you a lift to the tournament. Hopefully no one else notices your horrible lack of punctuality. Oh, how rude. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
Nope.
Okay. Well, quest, I guess?
Oh, can I pet your goats?
Stay away from my majestic unicorns.
Sure.
Perhaps there was a wheel on the other side of that river. Too bad I couldn't swim.
How did you get across that river?
Well, we did the only thing that made any sense. Chop, chop, chop. Alright. Let's try not to fall in, I think.
That missing wheel had me stumped. I had to go out on a limb to get past the root of the problem.
Ha! Puns.
Grandpa, your infamous puns are not my favorite.
What's the matter? You don't like the timbre of my voice? You'll warm up to the puns.
These are terrible.
Ooh, spooky. Careful, we got some spook. Careful there, Graham. I looked at the bush and found a bunny.
Here, kitty, kitty. Not a kitty, not a kitty!
Alright, fine. You stay in there.
No wheels in there.
Well, drat. I was hoping a wheel would just jump out at me and say, hey, you need a wheel?
An overgrown patch of spiniferous thornweeds obstructed a path to the water well.
The well with the ginormous dragon in it?
Perhaps.
We'll chop that later. I'm sure it's not over there. Oh, that one wasn't moving. Okay. Oh. Hello? Knock, knock. Hello? Seems some sort of monstrosity was trying to get in. Yep. I'll just see what's over this wall here.
The town square was eerily quiet. Was I the only person in Daventry not at the parade?
There you go. It'll make things easier later. Okay. Hello? I'm searching for a wheel. Knock, knock. I was going to knock, honestly.
Bakery. And it smelled delicious.
You know, that looks like a wheel. But no, that's
Delectable
ridiculous.
goods look
It's
tasty,
completely
but
ridiculous.
I couldn't compete in this tournament with a full stomach.
Do I just take the giant bread? I'll take it on the way out. If I don't see anything more wheel-worthy. It isn't a bad
Like
little
me,
tree.
this little tree was new in town and needed some time to grow and find its way. What? Too sappy?
I have nothing to say.
You'll warm up to it.
Well, let's see. So that was the bakery. Here we have the...
I wished I had some marshmallows.
Forge? Hello? You have anything...
Like a blacksmith shop of sorts. That sign was asking for tips, and there was a metal pan to collect coins.
Ah, alright. We got a couple of options here. Got a nice shield as well. Shield? I would go for the shield instead of the bread, personally. Got a potion shop, I think? Let's visit the potion shop. I'm gonna weigh my options here.
I stumbled upon some kind of curiosity shop. Against the knickknacks was a little collection tray with a sign asking for tips. Nothing seemed to be brewing yet.
A table?
Aha! Something big and round. Hopefully no one would mind if I borrowed this tabletop.
Yeah, let's go with wood. And,
You cut?
No cutting.
no. Paid for the table. I'm sure they don't mind. This will be silly. Alright, back we go. We have a wheel of sorts. Hold on. Maybe I don't even... No. We're gonna help out the dude. Even though we seem to be already in town. Alright. Everything's fine. We're gonna be a good guy and finish our side quest. Ah! What the?
Ah, a shortcut.
Oh. Thanks. And so I crossed the river
Do I
again.
really have to hear the story about how you took forever to tiptoe across that fallen tree again?
No, I guess not.
I thought this might do the trick.
What a clever choice! Such craftsmanship, and sturdy, too! Just hope you didn't pay too much. I'd hate for you to have spent all your money when you've only just arrived in town, right? You ready, Mr. Fancy Cakes? I know, darling, I know. Silly question. You were born ready. Oh, wait! Before my mind slips, I was able to procure an entrance ticket to the tournament. Since you so graciously found me a wheel, I am more than willing to sell it to you at a reasonably discounted rate. Are you interested?
Oh, sounds good. I love a deal.
So do I, boys, so do I. If I see one, I'll let you know. Here you are. Now, let's Vamanusi from this meadowland, Mr. Fancy Cakes. It is go time.
Alright, we made it. I think.
Mr. Fancy Cakes! Ah, heel! Halt! Abyss! Stop! We sincerely hope you enjoyed your stay in our luxury cabin. Please gather your belongings and watch your head on exit.
Thanks for the hospitality.
No time to lounge, my boy! Lucky for you, the parade is halted. Another case of a mysterious missing bridge, I imagine. Watch your step. We wouldn't want any tears in that illustrious cape. Bon voyage, Buttercup! Don't forget about us working folk, especially when your pockets are full of riches.
Okay. I examined the guards.
The forest is blocked until this situation is under control.
Understood, sir. What's going on?
Back away, back away. This area is unsafe for commoners.
Hello. Apologies, I'm late. I should be on the list. First name Graham, last name...
The list, unfortunately, is inside the theater, which is across that bridge, which is inexplicably missing.
We've ordered a temporary fix, but we're still sorting out the work order.
Well, with all the recent budget issues, I remain skeptical about the repairs.
Well, can't those knights check the list?
Do you mean Kyle and Larry? They're off duty. Don't ask.
You needn't worry. These night hopefuls will figure out a solution soon, and then we can carry on with the auditions.
Well, but I am a hopeful knight. If you just step aside, I'm confident that I could find a way across.
Daventry Decree 6645 states that a royal guard once commanded must never, under no circumstances, abandon his post while on duty.
Well, technically, Addendum 237A allows us to leave if someone is in distress and in need of assistance, of a life or death nature.
I stand corrected, and we wouldn't want a repeat of the Rubenstern fiasco. A tardy auditionee, however, hardly counts for distress. Sorry, but we can't leave our post. King's orders.
A pickle, indeed.
Would an entrance ticket prove my worth?
Sorry, but the collection of entrance tickets will take place inside the theater.
Blast. Okay. I have to do some exploring, adventuring, I suppose. Bees. No. Bees, I said. I really do not want to be bees.
Stay off those rocks. It's dangerous.
There's nothing there. That's let's not do that. I guess we're going to have to
Come at me, bees!
And then you chop down the tree full of angry bees?
Enough, Gwendolyn.
Aw. Can I not pick up the... Huh. Alright, well, we're just...
Stay off those rocks. It's dangerous.
Alley-oop.
Distress!
Abandon post!
Learn how to swim, boy.
Thanks for saving me.
You're welcome, lad.
He was talking to me.
I believe he was talking to me.
Nope, me.
Wouldn't be the first time I've corrected you.
See, I try not to be a tool unless absolutely necessary.
Stay off those rocks. It's dangerous. Distress!
Abandon post!
Egads, I can't believe we had to do this again. Plump.
Learn how to swim, boy.
Thanks for saving me.
You're welcome, lad.
He was talking to me.
I believe
His tired argument is getting on my nerves.
no need to argue about the fact that I am...
Huh?
Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Not good.
So, about this bridge problem, what's going on?
Mind if I join your semicircle?
Let us big kids figure this one out.
Another horn and another missing piece.
That's a bit of a pickle. What do we got here? Nice. I was going to do that. And yep. Doesn't quite have the thing yet. One coil of rope.
My bow is brand new, so it still needs to be broken in.
Where did he get a bow? Did I miss the part where we got bows?
No, that's fine.
You're still here?
Hey, short man.
I wonder what happened to that bridge.
Yeah, that one's not falling.
Morons, all of you.
I mean, I could cut down the tree.
Huh. Rope swing? No, I shouldn't embarrass myself again.
Oh, come on. A good adventurer can do anything. Yes? Let me just...
Over here, buddy.
It seems like these guys are jerks. Well, maybe not the first guy.
Give me a second. I have the perfect plan.
Gee, that's who they got? I'm impressed with the voice casting. I am rather impressed. Alley-oop. And so I balanced on the...
me.
Dude, really? Stymied at every turn.
All right.
The tree was too heavy to move. I would need to chop it down to size.
And
I
so,
left the hatchet lodged in the tree because I would not need it anymore.
Are you sure?
Quite sure. Everyone always asks about that hatchet. It gets a tad annoying.
Huh?
and suddenly, a bridge. A raft. Oh. So I did it again. But this time I used rope. Alright, short man, you gonna ruin this too? Huh. Alright.
Hang on a sec. Graham, right?
Yes. How did you know my name?
Well, you'd be surprised at the information people give out when they're too busy thinking about their own agenda. I also observed that without you, no one could have made it across. Well done, Graham.
Thanks, I guess.
They'll never acknowledge it, you know. Those who use their minds over their biceps are never woven into the tapestries of time. I can tell you're like me, a creative thinker, an intellectual. To win this competition, you'll need to prove that your talents are more powerful than their strength, agility, and speed. You'll also need a friend.
I could really use a friend.
They call me Manny. Pleased to meet you.
So, friend, what's your favorite color? Do you like popcorn-flavored jelly beans? Because I do. What's your availability for sleepovers? Are we in a secret club?
Green. I prefer pizza-flavored. I'm free on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and I would say more of a secret alliance.
Alliance?
This competition will not be easy, and Daventry needs men like us. If we put our heads together, we might have a shot.
What's the plan?
If you win, put a good word in for me with the king. And if I win, I'll do the same. Soon, we'll both be moving up the ranks in the castle together. We should head inside the theater, though. Let me know how I can help.
Well, we can do that. No problem. That's it. Okay, not a wall jumper, this adventure, Graham. We'll just... There you go. Another horn without a mouthpiece.
Graham, to the front of the stage, please. Now that we have recovered our list, it is my duty to inform you that you are officially signed in. Yay. And I do want to apologize. I am very, very terribly sorry. But we've run out of commemorative tote bags.
That's not a problem. I have no use for tote bags. My mother designed my cape with lots of pockets. Is the next event about to start?
Not so fast, Pocket Boy. The tournament bylaws explicitly state that each contestant must complete every event before continuing on in the competition. Since you were late, you missed the test of chivalry and the welcoming parade. Both designed as light-hearted warm-ups and getting-to-know-you type exercises.
Oh,
you know,
well.
an icebreaker, before we start in on the usual death, destruction, and duels of a cutthroat nature.
Don't forget about Amendment 70, Article 4.
I was getting to that, thank you. In the spirit of equal opportunity, the new rules state that you can schedule a make-up chivalry test if and only if the circumstances for your absence were extenuating. So, I will ask, what were your extenuating circumstances that made you late for the tournament?
I never heard the date was switched.
I'll just pencil in hard of hearing. Now, go on, mingle with the other contestants. Find out as much as you can about them, and when you're ready for the chivalry test, come and see me.
Okay.
My arm was pinched between the treasure and its casing. I couldn't stay. If I did, I'd lose circulation and my limb would be lost. If I tried to remove my arm, it would be sliced from wrist to elbow. I didn't have much time. Then, a sharp snort erupted through the shadows. It heard me. There were no options. If that treasure was to be mine, I had to sacrifice my arm for the good of the rest of me. I flung my pinched arm downward as hard as I could. The treasure shook inside, but my arm remained. Footsteps. No time to run, no time to think, only action! I jumped off the wall and fell into a deep pit. A crash. Treasure everywhere. A yawn behind me. It was awoken. I scrambled to grab each piece and hurtled one into the darkness. It called out in pain as I heard its body crash to the floor. Treasure in hand, I escaped and adventured onward.
Oh, how delightful. And you escaped with all the treasure?
Yes, I relished every last bit of that treasure. The flames danced right before my eyes. I couldn't go anywhere. They had me surrounded.
Hey there, I'm Graham.
Charmed, I'm sure.
And your name?
What?
Well, I didn't catch your name.
Charmed?
What? Is this true? Surely you jest, Greg. What rock did you crawl out from? How do you not recognize this well-proportioned face?
Well,
It's not Greg, it's Graham. And, of course, I know who you are. You're... that jerk who pushed me into the river.
Oh, yes, that silly feather does look familiar. Look at it. It's like a limp piece of cheese. What you need, Gale, is an upgrade. Like my mane of excellence.
Hey, my mother gave me that feather. I might be silly, but you're going to have to wait 1 second. I'll be right back.
I'll be waiting right here, Garrett.
Lovely.
When we see your special.
Hey, thanks for knocking that log over out there. Really. It gave me the opportunity to go on a lovely cruise.
Those nights were annoying me, and I wanted some alone time. Leave me be, little fly. You don't want to wake the bull.
Look, I don't want to be in this conversation any more than you do, but I missed the chivalry test, and I need to make it up. The faster we get this over with, the faster I can leave you alone.
Well, make it quick. Then buzz off.
I'm Graham.
No last names. I don't even want your first name.
And your name?
I'm known throughout the land as Circumference, but I am currently in the process of rebranding myself, starting with my name. You should call me Acorn.
What was that you were hiding in your paws?
Well, none of your business, feather boy.
Seriously, what are you hiding? Is it a snack?
Leave it alone, string bean.
What was your name again, Sir Fatso?
It's Acorn. Get it right or pay the price.
Acorn.
I'll leave you be.
Go
Acorn,
away.
huh? Strange.
Shrekky.
Hello, my name's Graham. Nice to meet you.
Achaka.
Want to partner up? Show Daventry the power of dueling archers? What do you say?
Achaka.
Yeah, you're right. You'd probably just slow me down. Good chat. I'm gonna get back to the chivalry test.
Excuse me.
Oh, hey, Graham. We were just sharing some tips about the tournament. Let me know if you want the rundown about any of our competitors.
What can you tell me about Acorn?
I can tell you not to mess with those bullhorns in any strength competition. I shouldn't be telling you this, but I heard a rumor that the man keeps a pet squirrel under his belly. What kind of a weirdo does that? Imagine what else he's hiding under there. Neither of us is going to be able to match his strength. If we're going to oust him, we'll need to work together and expose his secrets.
What can you tell me about Achaka?
I'm studying his every move. He should make any opponent quiver. Ugh, you got me doing it now. He's fast, strong, and vicious with his bow. I'm trying to convince him to join our alliance, but the translation isn't quite working.
What can you tell me about Achaka?
I'm studying his every move. He should make
There's
any
no skip, which is a problem.
opponent quiver. Ugh, you got me doing it now. He's fast, strong, and vicious with his bow. I'm trying to convince him to join our alliance, but the translation isn't quite working.
What can you tell me about Sir Tenov himself?
That's so inconsiderate. Although clever, these silly puns are not very becoming to a gentleman like yourself. Go meet everyone, then come talk to me. I've got a few tips to share.
I'm good. Thanks, Manny.
Goodbye.
Ooh, can I get a spear? I want a spear. Oh.
Shut. Yes. Have you remembered my name?
Every woman's dream?
Well, you got that right. The ladies love. Yeah. Who? Who do they love, Gabe?
It's not Gabe, it's... Oh, never mind. Yes, your name... You're... Going to have to wait 1 second. I'll be right back.
I'll be waiting right here, Garrett.
It's Garbin. I mean, Graham.
What do you want?
I, heard what you're hiding.
No, you didn't, Skinny Pants.
I did. I heard a rumor that a tiny squirrel pet lives under your belly.
What? Who told you that? I bet it was Whisper. He's the worst.
Whisper.
His ego is the one thing I can't stomach. And she's not my pet. She's my friend.
Oh, nice.
Does your squirrel friend have a name?
I wish Whisper would keep his big mouth shut. Her name is Princess Madeline of Avalon. She's a proper lady.
What else is hidden in that belly?
The bones of a feather boy if you don't leave me alone.
I think you're hiding something else in there, but I'm not sure I want to find out.
Huh.
I'll leave you be.
You need to get lost.
Cool.
Monster unveiled itself. Yes. Have you remembered my name?
Whisper.
Correct. Well, Whisper's full name is Sir Walter Harris Ignatius Sally Percival Eduardo Ramon Jr. the Third, hailing from Modesto.
Okay.
But I'm sure a fan like you knew that. Would you like an autograph?
I don't seem to have any portraits on me.
Well, if you find one, I'll sign it, free of charge. Whisper loves his fans. Whisper loves the knighthood. Whisper loves thwarting evil. But most of all, Whisper loves Whisper.
As do we all. I should be getting back to my chivalry test now.
Don't go! Whisper can do it!
That's a nice thought, but I'm pretty sure those guards would never confuse you for me. I mean, your armor is pretty recognizable.
Whisper's armor is shiny because Whisper loves his own reflection.
Yeah, I get it. Good day, Whisper.
Okay.
Yes, Graham? You want some dirt on someone?
What can you tell me about Whisper?
Whisper? Huh, his feet might fly by without a sound, but his mouth never will. A shining star in his hometown, he hopes to rebuild his fan base in Daventry. I've heard he'll do anything for the spotlight and can never be outshined. People that arrogant are usually primed for a fall. Don't you think so?
What can you tell me about Acorn?
I can tell you not to mess with those bullhorns
right,
in any strength competition. I shouldn't be telling you this, but I heard a rumor that the man keeps a pet squirrel under his belly. What kind of a weirdo
All right, let's see
does
how
that?
this
Imagine
chivalry
what else
test
he's
works.
hiding under there. Neither of us is going to be able to match his strength. If we're going to oust him, we need to work together and expose his secrets.
I'm good. Thanks, Manny.
Goodbye!
Okay, I think I'm ready.
Are you ready for the chivalry test?
Let's do it.
Question 1. Who is the only knight competing in the tournament that speaks multiple languages?
Manny. We're friends, you know. We have kind of an alliance. Next question.
All right, next question. This knight hopeful hails from a land far outside of Daventry. Based on the odds, he is favored to win the competition.
Probably a Chaka?
A Chaka.
Okay, moving on. What is the full name of the fastest contestant in the competition?
Sir Walter Harris Ignatius Sally Percival Eduardo Ramon Jr. III of Modesto. I'm sure of it.
I see. Last question. Who or what is the favorite companion of the strongest competitor?
Princess Madeline of Avalon. She sounds quite charming.
Okay, let's see here. Tallying. It looks like you got all the answers correct. Great job, Pockets. Now, we shouldn't keep your new friends waiting, should we? Let's start the show.
Welcome, everybody.
Today,
we're all here to win a
Tuesday.
knight position on King Edward's court.
Yay.
But that's not all.
Oh?
As you all know, tragically, the king has no heirs. So, this position could very well lead to the crown of Daventry itself. Now, let's officially commence the competition part of the tournament. I do hope you've all made friends, because it's about to get nasty. The time has come to collect your entrance tickets.
Oh.
Over here! Over here! I got mine right here!
I'm sorry, I really am, but that is not an entrance ticket. In fact, from up here, it looks like a sweaty piece of cloth. Oh, probably just a snot rag. Each knight hopeful will need to bring back to the theatre, dum-dum-dum-dum, one eye of a hideous beast. And, due to Proclamation 1748.2, it will actually need to be a hideous beast. Not like last year. No adorably cute, fuzzy or tiny creature eyes will be accepted. Thank you.
Nothing to see here.
There are many hideous eyes to find in Daventry. We urge you to take this opportunity to show us your skills. We want to know what's in your heart, how you think, and how you react in the face of danger. You might not believe all that can be interpreted from one eye, but we will still judge you all the same.
Great.
Now, everyone, go forth and claim thine eyes.
Whisper!
Ooh.
Whisper can do it.
One bridge under construction, and keep out distress. Alright, I've been at this for an hour 15. I think doing the proper part of the test would be a great place to start.
Watch your step, kid.
Oh, thanks.
I know it ain't fancy, but it'll have to work for now. Amaya Blackstone, nice to meet you.
Graham, the pleasure's mine. It's nice to see all these bridges are getting fixed.
All these bridges? No, kid. This contract is over. Daventry can't afford me anymore. They can't even afford oil for the crumbler over there. My own invention, of course.
Oh, man.
What does a crumbler do?
It lifts, it chops, it crumbles. Most importantly, it brings in the monies, which are desperately needed. Been kind of rough around here lately.
It seems that way. Daventry's been an interesting experience so far. Different from what I read in my travel books. Honestly, I'm starting to wonder if it's for me.
Don't worry, kid. It's not you. This kingdom's been going downhill ever since the Queen died.
Oh.
And now, with the bridges out, no one can get into Daventry. It's really quiet. I hate the silence. I'm a woman of action, if you couldn't tell. Quiet towns don't pay the bills.
I can see that.
Well, I should get going. Perhaps someone's wandered into my shop. If you make it there, come say hi. I'm on the left.
Keep out. Under construction.
Keep out distress?
Caution. Bees and distress.
Oh. Oh. Alright, so we'll just stop there, I think. All unsaved progress will be lost. I don't know where it'll be. That's no big deal. I'll just come back and I'll play up to that point again before we start next time. Alright? Cool. Alright. So this has been Chrury Stream's King's Quest. We had some adventure, I dare say. Pretty linear adventure thus far. Not too much adventure gaming, just adventuring. So yeah. We'll see how that turns out. Cheers.